Today, we'll be diving into the insights and strategies shared by renowned sales expert Tom Hopkins, whose teachings have helped countless real estate professionals achieve success and grow their businesses. From the importance of effective communication and building trust with clients to mastering the art of asking the right questions and closing deals, we'll cover it all. So, whether you're looking to boost your sales performance, expand your network, or simply hone your skills as a real estate professional, sit back, relax, and get ready to learn from the best. Tom Hopkins, a well-known sales expert and author, believes that selling is not just a profession, but a way of life. He argues that salespeople are not simply trying to sell a product or service, but are actually solving problems for their customers. In his book, Mastering the Art of Selling Real Estate, Hopkins emphasizes the importance of developing a deep understanding of your customers' needs, desires, and fears. He suggests that successful salespeople are able to listen actively to their clients, ask probing questions, and build rapport in order to gain their trust. Hopkins also stresses the importance of being a constant learner and staying up to date on industry trends and best practices. He encourages salespeople to attend conferences, read books and articles, and participate in training programs in order to continually improve their skills. Another key aspect of Hopkins' approach to selling is the importance of integrity and honesty. He argues that salespeople who are transparent and authentic in their interactions with customers are more likely to build lasting relationships and earn repeat business. So, have you ever considered a career in selling, particularly in the real estate industry? According to Tom Hopkins, there are many benefits to this profession that you might not have considered. First of all, sales can provide you with a level of freedom that many other professions simply can't match. You have the ability to set your own schedule, work at your own pace, and pursue the leads and clients that interest you the most. Tom Hopkins emphasizes the importance of freedom of expression in the profession of selling. According to Hopkins, salespeople have the freedom to express themselves in a way that allows them to convey their message clearly and persuasively to their prospects. Hopkins believes that the ability to express oneself effectively is critical to success in sales. He notes that salespeople who are confident in their ability to communicate tend to have higher closing ratios than those who struggle to articulate their ideas. In order to achieve this level of communication, salespeople must practice and develop their communication skills. Hopkins suggests several strategies for improving one's ability to express oneself in sales. For example, he recommends that salespeople practice their presentation skills, such as tone of voice and body language, in front of a mirror. Additionally, he suggests that salespeople take courses or attend workshops to learn new communication techniques and improve their existing skills. One of the great benefits of a career in selling, especially in the real estate industry, is the fact that there is no income ceiling. Your potential earnings are limited only by your ability and willingness to work hard and consistently. Unlike many traditional jobs where you may be stuck in a certain salary range or have to wait for a promotion to increase your earnings, in sales you have the opportunity to create your own wealth. Of course, it takes effort and dedication to build a successful sales career in real estate. You need to constantly prospect for leads, follow up with potential clients, and provide exceptional service to your current clients to earn their referrals. But the hard work pays off in the form of commissions and bonuses that can far exceed what you could earn in a traditional job. One of the keys to success in real estate sales is to focus on providing value to your clients. When you put their needs first and work to find solutions to their problems, you'll earn their trust and loyalty, which can lead to repeat business and referrals. And the more satisfied clients you have, the more your income potential grows. So if you're considering a career in sales, especially in real estate, know that the sky is the limit when it comes to your earning potential. With hard work, dedication, and a focus on providing value to your clients, you can build a successful and rewarding career in this exciting field. Another great thing about sales is that it's rarely boring. Every day is different, and you never know what kind of challenge or opportunity might come your way. And if you're the type of person who thrives on social interaction, you'll love the fact that selling requires you to meet and engage with a wide range of people. Now, you might be thinking that a career in selling is only for extroverts, but that's not necessarily the case. While extroverts may be seen as more outgoing and confident, introverts can also be successful salespeople. It's all about finding your own unique strengths and using them to your advantage. So, if you're looking for a career that provides freedom, unlimited earning potential, and a variety of daily challenges and opportunities, then selling in the real estate industry might just be the perfect fit for you. Tom Hopkins explains that natural ability is an important factor in the profession of selling. He suggests that some people are born with a gift for selling, while others must work harder to develop the necessary skills. However, he also emphasizes that natural ability is not the only determining factor in sales success. Hopkins believes that anyone can become a successful salesperson by learning and applying the principles of effective selling. He states that selling is a learned skill and that with practice, even those without a natural talent for it can become great salespeople. In addition to learning the skills of selling, Hopkins explains that successful salespeople also possess certain traits and characteristics, such as determination, resilience, and a positive attitude. These qualities enable them to overcome obstacles and persist through difficult times. Hopkins also stresses the importance of continuous learning and improvement in the profession of selling. He encourages salespeople to constantly seek out new knowledge and skills that can help them to better serve their clients and improve their performance. Tom Hopkins has mentioned that a career in selling, especially in real estate, is rarely boring. This is because every day in the world of sales is different and exciting. One day you may be meeting with a potential client, the next day you may be negotiating a deal, and the day after that you may be showing properties to interested buyers. There is always something new and challenging to do in the world of sales, which keeps it interesting and dynamic. Additionally, the real estate market is constantly changing, which means that you must stay up to date with the latest trends, technology, and laws, ensuring that you are always learning and growing as a sales professional. This constant evolution of the market also provides opportunities to develop new strategies and techniques to stay ahead of the competition, making it even more exciting. One of the great things about a career in real estate sales is the potential for high returns with relatively low capital investment. As a real estate agent, you don't need to spend a lot of money up front to get started, but the potential for earning is significant. By building relationships, generating leads, and closing deals, you have the opportunity to earn commissions that can far exceed the costs of doing business. Tom Hopkins points out that many successful real estate agents have built their careers with little more than a phone, a computer, and a few essential tools. Of course, it takes effort and dedication to make it in this business, but the potential rewards make it all worthwhile. So, if you're looking for a career where your earnings are only limited by your effort and drive, then real estate sales may be the perfect fit for you. Tom Hopkins discusses the different personality types that may excel in a career in sales, such as extroverts. He notes that extroverts tend to be outgoing, talkative, and comfortable in social situations. They are often perceived as being loud and aggressive, but this is not necessarily a negative trait in sales, as it can demonstrate confidence and assertiveness. Extroverts may also be more likely to dress flamboyantly and stand out in a crowd, which can be advantageous in networking situations. However, Hopkins also notes that extroverts can sometimes struggle with active listening and may talk too much, which can hinder their ability to build relationships with clients. According to Tom Hopkins, introverts can also be successful in sales, but they may need to develop different strategies than extroverts. Introverts tend to be more analytical and observant, and they can use these traits to their advantage in real estate sales by carefully studying their clients and gathering information about their needs and preferences. Instead of relying on their charm and outgoing personality, introverts can build relationships with clients by listening carefully, asking thoughtful questions, and providing valuable information and advice. They may also prefer to communicate with clients through written materials or online platforms rather than face-to-face meetings. According to Tom Hopkins, a sales professional's primary tools are their voice, their appearance, and their product knowledge. In his book, Mastering the Art of Selling Real Estate, he emphasizes the importance of these tools in building trust and rapport with potential clients. The salesperson's voice is their most important tool because it conveys confidence and enthusiasm. Hopkins recommends that salespeople practice speaking in a clear and confident tone, avoiding filler words like and ah, and using inflection to emphasize important points. Appearance is also important because it communicates the salesperson's professionalism and attention to detail. Hopkins suggests that salespeople dress appropriately for their industry, paying attention to details like their hair, nails, and shoes. Product knowledge is essential for establishing credibility with clients. Sales professionals need to know their products inside and out, including their features, benefits, and potential drawbacks. This knowledge enables salespeople to answer questions confidently and provide valuable advice to clients. Hopkins explains that a sales professional's vocabulary can have a significant impact on their success in sales. He believes that the words you choose to use when communicating with a prospect or customer can either help or hurt your chances of making a sale. He argues that using vague or non-committal language can make you appear indecisive or untrustworthy, which can turn off potential buyers. On the other hand, using clear, confident language that communicates your expertise and enthusiasm for your product or service can build trust and make a strong impression on your prospects. He believes that your vocabulary can either make you money or cost you money in the world of sales. He encourages sales professionals to pay close attention to the language they use when communicating with customers and to strive for clarity and confidence in their speech. One example Hopkins provides is the difference between using the words cost and amount. The word cost implies an expense, while amount simply refers to a total figure. By using the word amount instead of cost, a sales professional can shift the customer's focus away from the negative connotations of an expense and towards the positive idea of a total figure. This subtle shift can make a significant difference in how the customer perceives the transaction and can ultimately lead to a sale. Another example Hopkins provides is the difference between using the word down payment versus initial amount. The term down payment implies a sense of loss or sacrifice, while initial amount simply states a necessary part of the transaction. By using the latter phrase, a sales professional can help the customer view the initial payment as a necessary and expected part of the process. He encourages sales professionals to avoid using negative terms like sell or sold, which can create a sense of pressure or manipulation. Instead, he suggests getting the customer involved by using phrases like get them involved with or let's put you in this. Another word to avoid is sign, which can also create a negative association. Instead, Hopkins recommends using words like okay, approved, endorse, or authorize to give the customer a sense of control and participation in the process. According to him, the importance of asking the right questions to achieve success in life. He believes that people often talk too much and fail to ask the right questions, which can hinder their progress towards their goals. Asking the right questions can help individuals gain clarity, uncover hidden opportunities, and build deeper connections with others. Asking questions is not just about gathering information, it's about understanding the needs and desires of others. By asking the right questions, one can understand the needs and wants of their customers, which can help in selling products or services more effectively. Additionally, asking questions can help in building relationships with colleagues, friends, and family members. It can also help in gaining insights about oneself and identifying areas for personal growth. In the real estate industry, one of the keys to success is getting buyers to open up and share their needs and preferences. According to him, a great way to achieve this is by using open-ended questions. Open-ended questions are those that require more than a simple yes or no answer and encourage the person to elaborate on their thoughts and feelings. By asking open-ended questions, real estate professionals can gain valuable insight into what their buyers are looking for and tailor their approach accordingly. For example, asking a question like, "What are the most important features you're looking for in a home?" can reveal specific details that may have otherwise been missed. In addition to gathering information, open-ended questions can also help build rapport and trust with buyers. By showing genuine interest in their needs and opinions, real estate professionals can establish a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. As a sales professional in the real estate industry, asking the right questions can make all the difference in closing deals and making successful transactions. According to him, asking questions serves several purposes, including gaining control of the conversation, isolating areas of interest, getting minor agreements, and arousing and controlling emotions. One of the most important reasons to ask questions in real estate sales is to gain control of the conversation. By asking questions, you can direct the conversation and keep it on track towards your desired outcome. Open questions, which require more than a yes or no answer, are particularly effective in getting buyers to talk and share their thoughts and preferences. By asking open questions, you can learn more about what the buyer is looking for and tailor your sales pitch accordingly. In addition to gaining control, asking questions can help you isolate areas of interest. By asking specific questions related to the buyer's needs and wants, you can identify the features and benefits of your properties that are most relevant to them. This can help you present your properties in a more compelling way and increase the chances of making a sale. Another benefit of asking questions is to get minor agreements. By getting the buyer to agree on smaller points, such as the desired location or size of the property, you can build momentum and establish a sense of rapport. This can help pave the way for more significant agreements later on, such as the purchase price or closing date. He also mentioned that asking questions can arouse and control emotions. By asking questions that tap into the buyer's emotions and desires, you can create a sense of urgency and excitement. This can help motivate the buyer to take action and make a purchase. For example, asking questions such as, "Can you imagine waking up to this view every morning?" or "How would it feel to host a dinner party in this beautiful dining room?" can help bring the property to life and create a sense of emotional connection for the buyer. Tom Hopkins recommends using close-ended questions to control conversations and get specific information from clients in real estate transactions. Close-ended questions require a simple yes or no answer or a specific piece of information. For example, if a real estate agent wants to know if a potential buyer has been pre-approved for a mortgage, they could ask a close-ended question like, "Have you been pre-approved for a mortgage?" By asking close-ended questions, the agent can get the information they need without allowing the conversation to stray off topic. This technique can be especially useful in negotiations where precise information is needed to move the deal forward. Have you received any appraisals or comparative market analysis to support that price? What was the final sales price for your neighbor's house? And how does your house compare to theirs in terms of size, condition, and features? Have you considered listing your house for $525,000 to be more competitive with similar homes on the market right now? He also mentioned tie-down. A tie-down is a closing technique that a salesperson can use to get a potential buyer to make a commitment or agreement. It involves using a series of questions to gradually lead the buyer towards a positive response or agreement. For example, a salesperson might ask a series of questions like, "Don't you think this property has great potential? Wouldn't it be nice to have a backyard like this? Could you see yourself living in this neighborhood? Isn't this the type of property you've been looking for?" Each of these questions is designed to get the buyer to agree with a positive statement and commit to the idea of purchasing the property. By using tie-downs, the salesperson can gently guide the buyer towards a decision without being too forceful or aggressive. The alternate choice is a sales technique used by Tom Hopkins in real estate to give the prospect two options, both of which result in a positive outcome for the salesperson. This technique helps the salesperson to control the conversation and guide the prospect towards a decision that benefits both parties. For example, if a salesperson is showing a prospect two houses, they could use the alternate choice technique by saying, "Which house do you prefer, the one with the big backyard or the one with the renovated kitchen?" Both options are positive and the prospect feels like they are in control of the decision-making process. The alternate choice technique can also be used in negotiations. For example, a salesperson could say, "We can either reduce the price by 5% or include some upgrades at no additional cost. Which option do you prefer?" This technique again gives the prospect two positive options, while also guiding them towards a decision that benefits the salesperson. The involvement is a technique used by Tom Hopkins to engage clients in the selling process and help them realize their need for a particular property. After presenting a property, the salesperson asks a series of questions that help the client envision themselves in the property and consider the benefits of owning it. The questions in the involvement technique are designed to get the client to ask themselves questions such as, "How would I feel if I owned this property? What changes would I make to this property to fit my needs? How would owning this property benefit me financially and personally?" By asking these types of questions, the salesperson is able to create an emotional connection between the client and the property and help them see the value in owning it. This technique can also help the salesperson identify any objections or concerns the client may have and address them in a way that reinforces the benefits of the property. The porcupine technique, as explained by Tom Hopkins, is a way of responding to a difficult question or objection with a question of your own, and then using the response to guide the conversation back to your original point. For example, if a client asks a difficult question such as, "Why should I choose your company over your competitor?" Instead of directly answering the question, you can respond with a question like, "What specifically are you looking for in a real estate company?" This helps to clarify their needs and concerns and allows you to tailor your response accordingly. As they respond, listen carefully and try to address their concerns while still steering the conversation towards your original point. This technique is called the porcupine because, like a porcupine, you're able to protect yourself while still moving forward towards your goal. Using this technique can help you to keep control of the conversation, understand your client's needs, and ultimately close more sales. Tom Hopkins emphasizes that sales training can only work if the individual is committed to improving themselves and their skills. He provides several tips on how to make sales training effective. Have an open mind. Salespeople should approach training with an open mind and be willing to learn new techniques and strategies. They should be open to constructive feedback and willing to make changes to their approach. Practice. To truly master new techniques and strategies, salespeople need to practice regularly. This can be done through role-playing, practicing objections, and rehearsing sales presentations. Seek feedback. Salespeople should seek feedback from their colleagues, managers, and customers. This feedback can help them identify areas for improvement and refine their approach. Stay accountable. Salespeople should set goals for themselves and track their progress. They should hold themselves accountable for meeting their goals and continually strive to improve. Apply what you learn. Sales training is only effective if the techniques and strategies are applied in real-world sales situations. Salespeople should be willing to take risks and try new approaches. Selling real estate can be tough, but with the right skills and knowledge, you can master the art of convincing even the most stubborn buyers. And if all else fails, just remember the wise words of Tom Hopkins: "When in doubt, make them laugh." In all seriousness, mastering the art of selling real estate is no joke. It takes dedication, hard work, and a willingness to constantly improve your skills. But with the tips and strategies outlined in Tom Hopkins' book, you'll be well on your way to becoming a real estate selling superstar. And who knows, maybe one day you'll even have your own TV show like those famous real estate agents. Just don't forget to thank Tom Hopkins in your acceptance speech. Remember, selling is not just about making a sale, it's about helping people achieve their dreams. So go out there and become a master of your craft. Good luck.
Thanks for being here today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you on this video next.